formal letter that we were studying, or the format that we were discussing in the previous videos. This is the continuation of the same. So now, till now, we have discussed about the format of the formal letter. As first, I said that there will be the sender's address, then we will leave a line and there will be a date that you need to mention. That date can be the date which is in current, or if there is a particular date or a particular month which is mentioned in our letter, then we need to write the date accordingly. Then again we left a line, and with that we began with a receiver's address. Then after mentioning receiver's address, again we have to leave a line, and then we have to begin with salutation. And this is what we are going to discuss today, which is salutation. First, let me introduce the word salutation to you. Salutation is basically the greeting that is used in letter or any non-written or written communication. So salutation is basically how you greet the person. Now, when we are speaking of salutation in terms of letter writing, salutations occur in both formal as well as informal letter. We know that formal letter is used for official purpose and informal letter is used when we are writing a letter to our close friends, or we're writing it to one of our relatives, to our parents, to our siblings, to our spouse, to any of the one which are not officially related and you have a relation with them which is in a friendly manner. In that we make use of informal letter, but for the official terms we will always use a formal letter, and the format will be in a formal manner. So in that case we make use of salutation. Now salutation for formal letter will always include dear or respected. Here the salutation can be dear or respected. Respected whenever you have to write a letter to someone who is very much senior to you. In that case we make use of respected, which is followed by either a name or the title that you want to give to the person to whom you are addressing that letter or to whom you are sending the letter. It can be either respected sir or it can be ma'am. A salutation can also include simple sir or simple ma'am. These days you just write simple sir or simple ma'am as well without writing dear or respected, but in some cases it becomes really important to write respected over there because you're mentioning the title of a very senior person to you. Maybe he's at a very higher post than yours. So in that case we make use of these salutations. Remember that salutation or to whoever sir or ma'am you're mentioning, it will be according to the letter. Like suppose you say the letter is that you have to write a letter to the editor, Miss Geeta. Now that Miss Geeta, for that Miss Geeta we will not say sir, we will say ma'am. So always keep in mind that you should know first that what the letter or the question that has been asked or the letter that has been asked for you to write mentions, and accordingly you have to write this entire format. If the address is mentioned in the letter, you have to mention the same address. You cannot use your own address. If the salutation, in that salutation some name is mentioned, you will not write the name over there. You will just say sir or ma'am according to the requirements. And then you have to begin the letter. Now suppose a letter says that you have to write a letter to the editor, and then you have to ask the person to bring about some changes in the rules of the society because the current rules are not suiting the members over there. who are living. So in that case, we will just use a simple salutation as dear sir, or you can say dear ma'am. And then we can begin our subject or whatever introduction that we need to give. So till here we have learnt about sender's address, we've learnt about receiver's address, and then today we have studied or discussed about salutations, how we have to mention the salutations.